we think Cricket's bumble is ready to fall off. So I filled her little bathtub with a little bit of warm water, and she's been standing in it for like 5 minutes or so. And I've just been rewarding her occasionally when she's doing really well. So what we're going to do now is move to the towel of the operation. You're at towel stage, Cricket. Are you excited? Doing so good. Doing so good. And I want to show you up close what her bumble looks like now. So it's pretty similar, but I'm going to start kind of seeing if it's ready to fall off. It'll sometimes kind of peel off, but you want to make sure you've soaked it before you attempt this. Hers is looking pretty good. You shouldn't feel much resistance when you're peeling it. And if there's any bleeding or anything like that, I would just stop. So you can see. Sorry, I know the motorcycles are very scary. You can see all that nice healthy tissue underneath. And this one section isn't quite ready to peel off yet, but that's what it's going to look like underneath. It doesn't look red, it doesn't look infected, it doesn't look too irritated. This last little bit is just, I'm like slowly working that piece off. I'll give you a little break. Give you a little break. You're doing so good. You're being such a good patient. Yes, you are. Okay, last little bit, Cricks. And it's kind of like taking a scab off this part. Just go slow so that you're just pulling away the dead skin. So that is what her bumble was. It's kind of like a self-encapsulated little infection. So now all this tissue looks really good, the edges look good. What I do is I get a Q-tip with antibacterial ointment and I smear it on like crazy. And then we do the same bit that we did for the rest of the bumble, where I take a little half of a cotton round, fold it up, squish it on, and then vet wrap it up. So we'll get the vet wrap and do that here. And then these I try to change every day. Thank you. Since it's still an infection risk and we want to make sure that that everything looks good. And we'll do this until that area looks fully healed up. So I wouldn't stop wrapping with antibacterial ointment until everything looks nice and healed up again. And then yeah, a couple things, just like I said, if you're gonna, the scab will occasionally just fall off on its own, especially if you're doing soaks every day, but we don't do soaks every day around here, so I just do a soak when I think it's ready to come off. Just be real careful when you're peeling it off. If it seems like it's not ready and there's bleeding or anything like that, just stop and put a little combination of Prid still in the area that's still attached, maybe a little antibiotic ointment on the area that was bleeding, and then wrap it up and then try again either 12 hours later or the next day with a little warm water soak for 5 to 10 minutes and then peel it off. But I would also never try to peel this off dry, same way with like human scabs and stuff. You wouldn't want to just like tear it off, it'd be real painful. So Cricket, you were the star of the show. What do you have to say for yourself? Are you so excited to be bumble free? And you got yourself a little tub soak. Bet that felt good. It's so hot out. That's all.